I want to add an HTML5 video to this page, bigsur.html, in the Fluid Grid Layout site, and I've copied the Videos folder from the Multimedia folder in the Course Assets. If I expand that folder and scroll down a little, you can see that there are 3 copies of the same video in different formats: MP4, OGV and WebM. Although all modern browsers support the HTML5 video element, they don't all support the same video formats. That's why I've got these 3 different formats for cross-browser compatibility. But unfortunately, Internet Explorer 8 and earlier don't even support the video element. So what I want to do in this lesson is to show you how to create a fallback for older browsers using an FLV playback component to load the MP4 version of the video. If you're a Creative Cloud subscriber, you should have access to Flash Professional CC. So fire it up and let's build a Flash playback movie. So here we are in Flash Professional CC, and in the welcome screen under Create New you need to click ActionScript 3, which is at the top. The playback movie needs to be created in the same folder as the MP4 file, so we need to save this in the video folder of the site. So go to File, Save. My site's on the desktop, and Fluid and Videos, and I'm going to call it bigsur_loader, and then just save. By default, Flash Professional CC sets the target as Flash Player 11.7. Let's go back to the earliest one, which is 10.3, and then the stage needs to be resized to the same size as the video, so the width needs to be 854 pixels and the height needs to be 480 pixels. And let's just make that fit the screen. To add the FLV playback component, you need to open the Components window, so go to the Window menu and select Components. Control F7 or Command F7. And the video folder is already open. If it's not, open it and then select FLV Playback 2.5 and just drag it onto the stage. We don't need the Components panel open anymore, so click that to close it, and then we need to set this at the top left of the stage. There we are, X is 0, Y is 0. We need to change the width and the height to the same size as the stage. So that's 854 wide and 480 high. Don't worry if you can't see any controls down here in the component. You'll be able to fix that by setting the skin later. So we need to set a few of the component parameters in this section here. We don't want it to autoplay, so deselect that. And then skin, this is where you select the controls, so click that to open it. I'm going to use skin overplay stop seek mute vol swift, but you can choose from a whole range of different skins. They're basically the controls here. When you've chosen which the one you want, just click OK. I'm also going to select skin auto hide, and then the important thing to select is the source, so click that icon there. Opens content path. Click the folder icon to browse for the movie that you want to load. Mine is in the desktop and it's in Sites, Fluid, Videos, and there it is, bigsur.mp4. Select that. Make sure that Match Source Dimensions is selected. It should be selected by default. Then just click OK. So basically that's all there is to it. Let's test it. Press Ctrl Enter on Windows, Command Return on a Mac. That loads the Swift for us. There are the controls. Press play. It's playing perfectly. And then we can pause it. So let's close the Swift. and then in the Properties panel, check Publish Settings, and in this left-hand column you want Flash Swift to be selected, but deselect HTML wrapper. All the other settings are fine. Just click Publish. There it is, published. Just click OK to close that, and we need to save the FLA file. And then all that remains is to check what has been created inside our site. So in Windows Explorer, or if you're on a Mac, use Finder. There's the site fluid and the videos folder, and inside there, in addition to the 3 formats of Big Sur, we've now got bigsur_loader.swift and this skin. You need to load both of those up to your site eventually. This first one is the loader, which plays the MP4 version, and this one is the controls. So to create the fallback for Internet Explorer 8 and earlier, create a Flash movie to load the MP4 version of the video. The Flash movie must be in the same folder as the MP4 file. In Flash Professional CC, set the stage to the same width and height as the video, then add an FLV Playback 2.5 component, make it the same size, choose a skin for the controls, and set the MP4 video as the source.